Rise.
Madam Speaker, I have a motion to recommit at the desk.
Is the gentleman opposed to the bill?
Yes, in its current form.
The gentleman qualifies. The clerk will report the motion.
Mr. Mario Diaz-Balart of Florida moves to recommit the bill H.R.
Clerk will report the motion.
Mr. Mario Diaz-Balart of Florida moves to recommit the bill H.R. 2634 to the Committee on Financial Services with instructions to report the same back to the House forthwith with the following amendments. Page 16, line 2, strike and. Page 16, line 6, strike the first period and all that follows and insert and. Page 16, after line 6, insert the following. 7, the government of which does not have business interests with Iran.
House will come to order. The gentleman from Florida is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This motion to recommit is frankly very simple. All it basically says is that countries that have business relationships with Iran are not eligible to be considered under this debt relief program.
Gentlemen will suspend. Members will take their seats and remove their conversations from the floor. From Florida.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Let me repeat that. This motion to recommit is frankly very, very simple. It just states the following, that countries that have a business relationship with Iran are not eligible to be considered under this debt relief program. Now, the underlying bill in front of us today has a very noble goal, Madam Speaker. It's to work comprehensively to ensure that poor countries that have heavy international debt are able to relieve these debts through certain responsible actions. But the question is, should we separate these goals, these noble goals, from our broader foreign policy interests? The Iranian regime, we all know, has a very active program to acquire weapons of mass destruction, and therefore it makes it one of the most dangerous regimes in the entire world. In addition, Madam Speaker, as we heard just recently, just last week from General Petraeus, we are increasingly concerned by the Iranian terrorist regime's efforts on behalf of terrorist elements in Iraq and elsewhere. The lives of our troops are at stake, and any country that assists Iran economically should not benefit from the bill in front of us today. Our country, obviously the United States, does not have diplomatic or financial ties to Iran, and I don't think it's unreasonable to expect that countries that choose to participate in our debt relief program should shed whatever economic ties they currently have with that terrorist regime. And if they don't have them now, if they don't have those ties now, they clearly should not develop them as long as they want or expect debt relief from us through this program. Let's send the right message today, Madam Speaker. Americans are very generous and responsible in regard to the treatment of countries that owe us debt, that owe us great debt. But we are also extremely concerned with the very dangerous actors abroad around this world. So that's why, Madam Speaker, I respectfully ask to pass this motion to recommit today and make sure that our friends abroad appreciate how seriously we take this matter. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The question is on the motion to recommit. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. No. The noes have it. Gentleman from Florida.
Yeas and nays.
The yeas and nays are requested. Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their vote by electronic device. This is pursuant to Clause 9 of Rule 20. The chair will reduce to 5 minutes the minimum time for any electronic vote on the questions of passage. This is a 15-minute vote. On this vote, the yeas are 291 and the nays are 130. With one present, the motion is adopted. For what